Hey, Jagged here. Before we get into the video, if you've liked my content, smash that sub button. And I also stream live on Twitch most nights, so check me out at twitch.tv/jacket. My links will be in the description. Let's get into the video. Okay, so in this video, we are going to talk about some generic tips, a little bit of tricks, and some definitely heart farming guides. We're going to talk about how to get the extra acres of our shun that you are probably missing, and that I definitely miss, and some other people I know miss. We are also going to talk about how to target farm specific heart types from the tunnels themselves, and what else this season has in store for us. So let's go ahead and talk about these topics. The first thing I want to talk about is the Acre of Varshans. So at Cormand here, or any workbench that you're at, you can create malignant invokers. First invoker that you get that are available in World Tier 1 and 2 are the invokers of Varshan. You want to hop on to World Tier 2. You want to head on over to this malignant tunnel called the Ravine Pit. I believe this has a 100% chance of spawning a doorway to Varshan. Your closest bet is to go to the ruins of Kara Isu, run on over, do the malignant tunnel, put in your invoker for Varshan. There are some things that I would like to mention here. The pathway on your minimap is going to not show the extra door, but you want to go to the door physically, look at the wall, and then click on the door and it'll open up the path into Varshan's lair. So that is something you can easily miss. This has been 100% for me. If it's not, I would be shocked if it was not a 100% chance to have Varshan in it. So that's what I would recommend. Do the Ravine Pit, take out Varshan, and you will get the recipe for the next one, which is the Foul Invoker of Varshan. The Foul Invoker is going to be able to invoke Varshan on World Tier 2, go to the same Ravine Pit, take him out, same shebang, and then he will drop the Tormented Invoker. This one is the Uber version of the boss. There is not a harder version of Varshan that we know of yet. And this one has a chance to drop actual 800 item power gear 100% of the time. I said chance, it's probably not the right verbiage. It does drop 800 item power gear. Even sacred items will be 800 item power, meaning your sacred items are going to be just as good as the ancestral ones. So this is the spot to farm. If you can kill this Varshan and you can stockpile all these invokers, I'd recommend just going there and killing them over and over and over again. Look at this scythe. I'm level 67 on hardcore, and I got probably one of the best weapons that I will get until level like 97 when I randomly get a 801 scythe that has something better on it. This isn't getting much better, pretty much. So that is some tips and tricks. So how to get to Varshan, how to get to the best version of them, and how to farm for 800 item power gear in Season 1. This is a great win for the season. We like target farming. Giving us a reason to play the game is something the season needs. Check out my Season 1 video thoughts, my thoughts video. If you want my actual opinions on the season, this is a big W in my books here. So, moving on to the next topic here, how to target farm specific hearts. So, well, you probably ask yourself, Jagged, why I clicked on this video. I want a perfect brutal heart that gives me 20% damage reduction, and I'm tired of not having it. Well, got some good news and I got some bad news for you. The only way to really target farm Wrathful Hearts are going to be through Invokers, Uncertain Hearts, and randomly finding a Wrathful mob out in the open. Unfortunately, it is seemingly 100% random. I think I saw Rob doing some cool stuff where he was having people invite him to do some of our Varshan kills, and it seemed like you were farming some Wrathful Hearts. I'm sure he's got something out for you guys as well. I haven't seen any of that. I've been doing hardcore solo self-found. So these are the ways that you can get it as a solo player from my findings, right? So, Uncertain Invokers have a chance to drop a Wrathful Invoker. uncertain hearts have a chance to drop a wrathful heart, and you can specifically craft one of the 3 normally versions of those hearts, as well as the invokers. Do not craft the invoker of Varshan thinking it's a wrathful invoker. It is not a wrathful invoker. Varshan can drop wrathful hearts, which is good, and they can drop multiple hearts as well. But these are the only ways that you can get wrathful hearts if that is what you are looking for. The next thing about target farming hearts. Do not play in the overworld content while you are looking for hearts. They are very far and very few in between. You will almost never find a malignant mob out in the overworld, but we will find anywhere between 2 and 4 of them in the malignant tunnels. Look for your leaf. Go into your specific tunnel that you want. Do the tunnel. Kill the mobs. Get the hearts. Go on with your day. Now, why are you bringing this up? Of course we know we're going to do the tunnels. That's the seasonal activity. That's all we got with the season. Well, something you may not have seen or realized, or maybe you did, and, kudos to everyone who realized this, but each one of these locations has a tumor at the end, a malignant tumor that you can invoke with the invokers. You will always have the option for a wrathful one to spend it. It seems like they want to give those out. When you are able, you can spend your wrathful currency when you have it. That's fantastic. Still hard to get, but fantastic. But the same tunnel will have the same exact normie heart in it. If it has a deviant heart at the end, it will always be a deviant heart. I spent 4 hours farming Fissures of Malice to try to get that deviant heart. That makes the resource drain stop to test it for you guys, and I just could not get a level 5 one to drop. So that is where we are at with the tunnels. Find one that has the color that you want, and keep doing it until the end, and you can just pop right on out with the leave dungeon button, and then once you're out of the dungeon, you can hit the reset all dungeons, except resets that malignant tunnel for you. Get your butt back in there and go get the heart you want. The last tip and trick I will say about these tunnels, if you take the power, the seasonal power, I actually took it out of XP, I know, shocking, we're not getting max XP right now, but if you actually put in Urn of Malignance, this makes it so that the hearts that drop anytime you get a heart has a 15% chance to be a tier 5 heart on World Tier 4. Otherwise, you have a zero, big goose egg chance for that tier 5 heart to drop from a normal mob. If you finish the tumor at the end and you plunge your invoker in and you kill that mob, that will have a very high chance of being a tier 5 mob without this Urn of Malignance buff. But if you are looking for a higher chance to get higher tier 5 tier 5 hearts, use this power early on. That is how you're going to farm. Now it is a toss-up, right? Do you want more XP? Do you want more hearts? I cannot tell you that. What I can say is, if you want to be higher level, grab the XP. If you want a better chance at hearts, or better quality of hearts, go with the hearts. And that really wraps up this video. I just wanted to get some cool tips and tricks out for everyone for Season 1, stuff that I've learned. In the next video, regardless of Season 1, maybe we'll do it after the update, but I want to talk about how to give more power to your character. How do you get more offensive power, and how do you get more defensive power? So stay tuned for that. Make sure you check out my other videos on the page here, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!